All right, so a lot of people have been asking me about what is the programs that I've been using on my XP Deus to find some of these coins that I found recently. And so if you want to find more silver with the XP Deus 2, and if you want to find deep silver with the XP Deus 2, I would highly suggest checking out the Deep High Conductor program. And you can see it here on the screen. The only modifications that I have made to the Deep High Conductor is I have adjusted a couple of things, and I'm going to show you. Of course, the discrimination, your choice. It's set at by default at 9. Sensitivity depends on the location. I have left sensitivity alone at 93. If you really want to try to hit deep, you can jack it up to 95 if your site will allow you to do that. And then, of course, I do my frequency shift. Iron volume. Now, this is where I tend to turn mine down a little bit. So I might go down to 2 if it's really loaded with a lot of iron, and I know that there's iron there. I might even go down to 1 on that setting. So you can do that as well. The other thing that I mess with is the reactivity. Now, if I'm really wanting to hit deep targets, I'm going to turn my reactivity down, possibly either to 1.5 or to 1 to get those really deep signals. So you can do that. If you're hunting in a lot of iron, then what I would do is I would strongly suggest bumping the reactivity up. Maybe to 2.5, maybe even 3 if you know that a lot of the targets haven't been that deep. Also a very good thing to do. Audio response, I leave it 4. Of course, if you really want to pick out those deep signals, you might even want to bump it up to 5. So that's a good thing to try out. And then the final thing is the silencer. I actually go to the silencer. Let me click expert, sorry. And I turn the silencer down to 0. Again, this allows me to hit a little bit deeper target, and it sort of opens up that gateway where you don't have a lot of filtering going on with some of the iron and some of the mineralization. So you're going to hear a lot of signals. So now, one thing that I will say is that when you use the Deep High Conductor program, one thing you really want to be careful with is where you're actually using it at. Now, you can hunt in heavy iron. I would strongly suggest if you're in open fields and those types of places, or an open yard, and there's not a lot of trash, the Deep High Conductor, running it at a reactivity of 1, the silencer of 0, and going with a real slow swing speed, you can definitely hit some big targets. Turning the audio response up to 5, the silencer to 0, and making sure that the reactivity is on about 1.5 to 1. If you do that, that will definitely allow you to hit some deeper targets. That works really well in a site that's not, heavy with trash. So just a couple of suggestions. You can find a lot of silver with this program. I dug a Seated Liberty the other day using this program. It was a Seated Liberty half dime. I was using the Deep High Conductor, and it sniffed that target out. So you might even want to go check that video out too if you get a chance. So guys, next time if you're out and you're looking for deep silver, definitely give the Deep High Conductor a shot. Try it out for yourself. Again, this is what works in my soil. It may be different in yours. You may have to make some modifications to it. I've had a lot of success with the Deep High Conductor program, and I think you will too. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and the like button. I would greatly appreciate it. And I will catch you guys on the next adventure.